It was a great win for us, but the main thing it was, it just showed our players that if you believe in one another, there's nothing that you can't do. And, that's what was taking place, in that game. And, in the sense that, kids just never gave up. Yeah, we were leading for most of the game, and, they go up with 2:16 left, and people start leaving and all that good stuff, but the kids never gave up on each other. And when our defense goes out and they make a stop to get the ball back to our offense, we practice those situations. And it just validates those situations for our kids, that it's just not going through the motions. On a Friday when we do a 2-minute drill with, 53 seconds, no timeouts, because it came back to 57 seconds, no timeout. I didn't expect it to be 88 yards. But it was just huge for our kids in the sense that they understand that they can compete and they can play with anybody if they just trust and believe in that guy next to them. Did our kids fought, man? They executed the game plan. Did we do everything perfect? No. But on both sides of the ball, you take, Jacob getting hit so hard, you don't know if he's going to get back up. From what I understand, he said in an interview after the game that his elbow went numb. He couldn't, feel his hand, and, he got the feeling back, and he goes back in there. He's ready to go, and, he ends up leading us down the field. And you look at Alex, making a big-time catch in traffic where he's about to get hit, and Trey making another grab on the sideline to get us in that position, to score the touchdown. But everybody looks at that 57-second drive, but for the defense to come up with the stop they made at 2:16 on the clock, with we got 2 timeouts, and we come up, we make a stop on first down, we can call a timeout, we make a stop on second down, and make a stop on third down. We call the last timeout, just to give our guys a chance. And then the last drive where they only had 23, 33 seconds, whatever it is, the thing that stood out to me, they called a timeout, and we hadn't really been rushing the guy the whole game because we didn't want him to take off running on us. Well, it's 9 seconds left, and Mikael DeBose looks me in my face, and he goes, "Coach, can I rush the passer now? Do you want me to rush the passer?" And I'm sitting there, in my mind, I'm still thinking game plan. Then I realized we got 9 seconds left, and I'm like, yeah, go get him, And then you watch the kid on the play, and he's literally crawling. They got him double team. He tried to come inside, and he's literally crawling on his knees to get to the quarterback and gets him around down his ankles, and the kid throws the ball in the dirt. So it's just a testament to our kids, the way they never gave up. They kept fighting throughout that whole entire game. He's a special kind of runner, in the sense that, he's not the biggest guy and all that good stuff, but he has a vision that the great ones have. He's able to see things before they happen, so to speak. And when you have that in the running back and you have that dynamic to your offense, it opens up everything else because he's not just a runner. As you can see, the second series of the game, or the third down in the game, we throw him the ball down the sideline. And then we throw him the ball down the other sideline, for the last drive of the game. So the kid is a complete back, in the sense that he can catch it, he can run it, he can pass for all that good stuff. And he just has a vision. He has a special vision when it comes down to that position. Bubba's known for defense, man, and they do. They're giving up less than 100 yards a game. And it will be a great test for us, as it is all the time, and it's a rivalry because it's NCC, the old Division II conference and things like that. But it's been a battle for us for years. We faced them in the playoffs one year. We faced them twice. Last season, the last regular season game, then first round of the playoffs. So it's always been a battle. Anytime that NCC conference was similar to the Big Sky Conference. You didn't ever have a week off. You could never say who was going to win, who was going to beat who. You had to come strapped up, ready to play every game. So we know going down there into their environment, in the dome, it'll be loud, and they got some players back healthy. If I'm not mistaken, they had a bye week last week. So they'll be ready to go, and we got to be ready to go too.
It's in your mind that we have a chance to do something that no D1 program's done. Finish with a winning record, finish 500 in the Big Sky. Is that something that kind of crosses your mind?
And that's. But the deal with that is you can think about that now because it happens with this next game. And so it's not like you're looking over something to get to something. It's the reality of it is it's this next game, and that's what it is for us each week, is trying to win the next game. And this next game literally means not looking past anything. It literally means, the first winning season, in the history at this level since 2003. So, it is. It's huge for us. But at the same time, you can't go in it too high, too low. You just got to go in it understanding that it still comes down to the execution. It comes down to just everybody doing a job. And I told our kids before the game, I said, when we cut on the film on Sunday, if our percentage of everybody doing their job is up in those 85, 90 percentile mark, we win the game. And for the most part, that's what our guys did. They executed. So we're facing a similar offense in the sense that the tailback can run it, the quarterback can run it. They'll throw it when they have to. And we got to be assignment sound again in order to come out on top of this one as well.